So I just finished watching Dragon Ball Super episode 102, and I noticed that the show made a massive inside joke that has much more meaning to it. And I went to Discord and spoke to my friend Mozilla Vulpix, also known as Gabby, as you guys would know, and she actually discussed with me a lot more points that goes into what Dragon Ball Super actually just did to troll us as an audience. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to explain this inside joke in this live reaction today to Dragon Ball Super episode 102. So, what happened that made this inside joke? Well, there was a sequence where Ribrianne and her two comrades, I'm not going to pronounce their names because I had a very bad day pronouncing names so far and I got trolled for it on Twitter and on my newest YouTube videos. But, Ribrianne and her two friends recently got into a situation where they were transforming and Android 17 blasted them to take them out of the sequence. And after this happened, we see Topo, Goku, and a lot of the other characters scolding 17 for doing that as if they were allowed to just continue transforming. And what this actually goes into more is the whole magical girl theme. And from what my friend Mozilla Vulpix says, I can't do this video without her, she mentions the fact that in a lot of magical girl genres, a lot of times there are sequences where characters are transforming and it's sort of like time freezes and nobody is allowed to do anything while they're transforming. It's like it happens instantaneously in terms of the way the show is going, but in terms of the actual characters, it looks like they have all the time in the world to transform. And Android 17 broke that mold, and the fact that the characters were scolding 17 for it kind of broke the fourth wall in a way where it's like Super is joking at us and saying that, okay, we understand this is silly and we're gonna show you how silly it is to allow these characters to transform while everybody just sits back and watches with the entire fate of the universe on the line. And the interesting thing about this is that my friend Mozilla Vulpix also points out a very interesting fact that I didn't know, that when it pertains to a lot of these anime shows, specifically during the magical girl theme, a lot of times they would reuse animation and transformation sequences so that they could save time on animation. So for example, if an episode is 20 minutes long and a transformation sequence is 30 to 40 seconds, that is 30 to 40 seconds that you don't have to use for creating other original animations so that you actually save money and you can continue the show rolling. And I thought that that was a very interesting thing, how in this episode we saw the sequences happening twice. So in a way, Super is saving animation, they're making an inside joke, they're making the characters bring to life the inside joke of all of this, and most importantly, as Dragon Ball fans, we can relate to this even deeper because there are a lot of sequences, although Dragon Ball is not a magical girl theme, where Dragon Ball characters transform into Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4, God, Blue, whatever you want to call it, and characters just sit back and just watch it happen. Now, granted, Fusion's a little bit different. When it pertains to Fusion, they always try to find ways to make characters go through a rough time in doing so. But it is interesting to note that Dragon Ball is somewhat similar to this magical girl theme where we also have extended long transformations while nobody can do anything about it. So I wanted to share this video with you guys for today, and let me know in the comment section below if you guys picked up on this inside joke that Dragon Ball Super just did. I thought it was really interesting, and I think there's much more stuff that we could discuss about this in the comment section below. So with everything else said, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as I always said, have a great day, guys.